we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
I'm trying.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
There.
Are we there yet? I don't see it.
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on, but we are coming to Winesday.
Coming to you live from the kitchen.
From the kitchen table.
Yes.
There it is. There we are. Here we are. Welcome.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Have you ever watched the old Batman with Adam West?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love the Batmobile. It's basically just like a Cadillac, and they just like put some fins on it, and they're like, "It's the Batmobile."
Yes, it is. And the costumes were a little.
Oh, they were fantastic.
Yeah, they were a little different.
The episode I was watching had this guy that just wore a hat that zapped people in the eyes, and the zapping was basically just like somebody took out colored pencils and like colored on the film.
It's fun though. It's fun. It's fun when you look back at
It was fun.
At those things, and you think about, wow, that was TV. My kids would die now. Like if they had to watch.
I don't know. I think your kids would watch the old Batman. They think it's funny.
Maybe they would.
We should try that.
Direct everyone to your lower third.
Oh, my lower third. My lower third is on point tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are at Winesday, episode 81. 81.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't. It's official.
All right, it's official. And we are here. Hello, Renee, and Laura, and Jen, and Jennifer, and Bucky, and Tiffany. But make sure if you have never seen us, you're going to want to head over to that'sinappropriate.com/welcome and check it out. And if you just heard that ding, I heard a ding. Did you hear a ding?
I heard a ding.
A ding-a-ling?
Ding-a-ling.
I heard a ding-a-ling. That ding-a-ling, guys, was the notification from our new app reminding us to go to Winesday.
All the cool kids are
Do we
doing
want to see it? Show me. So we have an app now, guys, and the app does all sorts of fun things.
No, just hold it. The notification. Did you clear it?
I did.
We cleared the notification.
I cleared the notification.
But there was a notification that told you to join us.
But I'll show you the app. Hold on. There it is.
Fancy.
We have an app. Are we all the way in? Can you see it? Is that too much? Too little? Too much? Too little? Too much? We don't know. All right, but you can head over and you can get the app now, and the app brings you daily content. There are groups. There are notifications. We've got forums.
Notifications for the individual shows.
For all the shows. For Bulletproof Filter Free Friday and Winesday. And you can be notified of the Wednesday new content that comes out, our new video. And the app is free. You can go to...
Free to a good home.
Oh, Jessica has the app. She says she's enjoying it.
Love it! Renee's got the app.
I don't know if she's skipping Tamara. I think she's just repeating.
Snowing in places again?
Yeah, it is snowing. It is snowing.
Is this like
on first day of spring,
a lot of
second day of
extra
spring.
snow? Like they don't usually get this much?
Yeah, if there's a nor'easter and a wester. But seriously though, you want to check out the app. You can download it. It is in both the Apple and the Android store.
Download.
And it's tons of fun. And then obviously it's free, but then you can opt in if you want to become a Hot Mess Express VIP member. And then you can hang around for the after party. It's the after party. It's the after party. Don't stop. What? All right. I was hoping for the lights to go in and out, but nobody hit the disc. Nobody hit the disco. All right. Tammy said her phone ding-a-linged. So nice. Cheers to the ding-a-ling. Everybody loves a good ding-a-ling. That's what she said.
What's wrong with you? This is a family show. Well, no.
No, it's really not.
All right.
It's really not.
All right. Jillian has it, but we'll have to play with it more. See, we could go sideways any which way you slice
Don't
this.
Encourage
okay?
It. Don't encourage it
before you go blind.
Yeah. No. If you play with it too much, you'll go blind. That's not true. All right. So, this first story comes to us. It's a bit of an odd story, but the beginning of the story kind of caught me though, because I was on her side in the beginning. So this woman named Emily believed that her boyfriend was cheating on her.
Okay.
All the telltale signs were there.
Which were?
Well, she stole his phone and checked it, and there was the Tinder. He was swiping. There were some scratches on his back Unexplained.
Unexplained scratches?
Unexplained.
He didn't have like a job where you're like climbing in attics or something? And
no, he spent most of his time on the couch playing video games. And she was angry that when he wasn't playing video games, he did not want to spend time with her. So she knew he must be spending time with the other woman, the hussy.
Why is the other woman always a hussy?
Right, what if she
Maybe she's unknowing. Maybe she's unwittingly.
Maybe she's a lovely lady.
Maybe she's unwittingly hussing it up.
Well,
she doesn't know it.
Well, but here's the thing. Alex, the boyfriend, is in for a whole heap of trouble here because...
So his gal pal was a little upset.
Emily decides that she's had it. He's got the Tinder. He's got the scratches. She knows there's a huss. There's a huss out
Plenty
there.
of huss.
There's plenty of huss out there, and she knows.
Oh, we never bought the URL.
Yeah, there's plenty of huss, and she knows.
Plenty of huss.
She knows that Alex has been partaking in plentyofhuss.com. So what does she do? She does what any sane woman would do. Mm-hmm. She goes to her local mall. The best part was she went to the mall to buy a samurai sword.
And what mall does she shop at where you can buy swords?
Like Spencer Gifts?
She buys a samurai sword.
Like a real one.
Yes.
A sharp one, not like...
a legit...
Yeah.
She gets a samurai sword, goes home, tapes it to the side of her bed. When she asks him to come in to spend some time with her and he says, no, I'm playing video games, she says, that's it, tonight's the night. Tonight is the night. So she, in the middle of the night, she wakes up, grabs her sword.
Didn't she like tape it to the headboard or something?
Taped it to the side of the bed. Grabs her sword.
It was super scary.
Takes her phone and puts the flashlight on. And in one hand,
you want to see it.
One hand she has the flashlight on, and the other hand it's ha ha ha. So he wakes up in the middle of this samurai stabbing and says,
He really was injured.
Yeah, he got injured. She almost cut off his fingers, toes, like extremities. But he said, and these were his words, Thankfully, I have played so many kung fu video games that I was able to deflect and save myself with my, as he says, karate moves.
He didn't say.
He did. There's a video interview where he said my karate moves. So he saved himself from old.
Do you know what? The fact
Emily.
that he says he saved himself with karate moves he learned while playing video games makes it highly unlikely that there was another woman.
Yeah, he claims there was also no other woman.
Probably not.
He doesn't know how the Tinder app got on there, and we don't know.
I downloaded it for a friend.
Yeah, we don't know that he was actually getting plenty of huss.
Hashtag unknowing huss.
Unknowing huss.
They're saying it's skipping. I'm trying to.
Oh, so but
I know. So she got me this shirt too, isn't it?
This
Isn't
was
it
a birthday gift.
It's a birthday gift. I love it.
Yes. So yes.
I live
all
to
right.
make all the stores in my area laugh as I walk in. Okay.
That's a great shirt.
It's a fantastic shirt.
So apparently, millennials
This is skeevy. This is skeeving me out.
Millennials do not agree with wedding bands. They said they're totally outdated. They're outdated. They're done. Nobody needs to do that. Silly.
So, like, is this the engagement band or this is a wedding ring?
Your wedding ring.
So they just don't want a wedding ring.
You could do both. They said it doesn't matter.
Okay, so tell them what they're doing.
They are taking their finger, which, as you can see on mine, has a clear and defined ring. You know, there would be a ring there, right? They are taking that and they're doing these barbell titanium inserts into your skin and then placing a diamond on top of it so it looks
it's a dermal,
like...
It's a dermal piercing.
It's called something. A dermal piercing makes it look like the diamond or crystal... Now look, I'll be super pissed if you don't even get me a real diamond.
Yeah, no, if you're going to get a dermal piercing.
Floating on top of the skin. And they get them,
like, sometimes they get them here, and I've seen them where the girls get them, like a beauty mark.
On your neck. But
or like this, like in the sternum.
Yeah. Well, I could have the sternum completely bedazzled.
And what did you say? You said...
What did I say?
They always look infected.
They always look infected.
Every time I see a picture of one of those, it's like, peroxide.
It always looks... when I look at every one of them, I go like this as I'm looking. Because to me, it looks like it hurts. It's like, oh, that hurts. Like, why did you do that? And look...
How do you get it in there?
There's a bar hook.
Under the skin...
A bar hook and you screw it in.
So it's not actually like pierced through your finger. It's like pierced under the dermis. Mm-hmm. And there's like an anchor that sits under the skin.
It's a titanium.
But here it just
anchor.
grosses, and then God forbid it gets caught on something. Oh, it's giving me nightmares thinking about it.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
I don't know. I'd watch what you're
I'm not getting
doing.
that.
You don't want to be messing around.
Or like think
with
about
the husk.
like when you like change an earring in the back, and they sometimes they get all like
dumb.
funky and gross.
I agree, Becca.
Like
well,
under your skin.
And here's the thing, like, okay, this obviously seems like super trendy right now, but what's wrong with a ring? Like, what's wrong with just wearing a ring?
You get a tattoo on your finger.
You could get a tattoo on your finger. I've seen that too.
Tattoo a diamond on there.
Well, if you want to tattoo your finger so you can't take your wedding ring off,
A friend of
that's
Nicole's
great.
had her dimples pierced.
Ooh.
Oh, like
But then aren't your dimples ruined? If you had legit
Then
dimples,
you'd have scars.
If you had
Then you'd
legit
have
good
scars.
dimples, didn't you ruin your dimples?
I think they'd be scarred
Because when
for
they
sure.
do your dimples, I would assume it's all the way through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
no thanks.
passing
That's
on
a hard
this.
pass.
I don't believe that this is a trend that should be hanging around anytime
Hard pass,
soon.
hard pass, hard
it
pass.
seems like you could totally get infected. Like I don't know. There's just a problem with that. All right, but speaking
Doesn't
of
seem like anybody liked this idea.
But speaking of piercings, one of my fave stores that's in every mall, everywhere, Claire's, who has pierced more than 1 million ears.
I got my ear pierced at Claire's.
Oh, of course you did.
I did.
Yeah. But they have filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And so they're trying to find somebody to bail them out so that they continue to be a
They need
retailer.
a new date to the dance.
They do. And I feel bad.
Yeah. Did you see why all these stores are doing this now?
Yeah.
There was some story like 10 years ago when all the online stuff was getting big. These investment groups came in and loaned them all money at like ridiculous rates, and it's all due.
Yeah,
They're
it's
all
like
going
loan
Toys R
shark
Us.
money.
I mean, like all these people, and they can't. These are like malls.
Yeah.
They're just going.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like
Crazy.
legit loan shark money. And so here's the thing though, like icing, Claire's, all of these stores that like my daughter loves to go in and look around.
She does. I love taking her too.
And like she wants to look at the bangles and the chokers and that, because chokers are in now too. BT Dub, if you didn't know, chokers are back. The earrings, the blah blah blah. She loved the sunglasses. She loves to go in there. And here's the other thing too. Nothing was super expensive in Claire's.
No.
It's not
Yeah,
super.
yeah.
That was
It's also not
Melissa's
super
first
great
job at
quality.
Claire's.
Yeah,
It's like, and when it breaks, it's like,
costume
meh,
stuff.
all right,
Meh,
no big
get
deal.
a new one. Yeah, yeah.
I bought my wedding jewelry at Claire's.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
For her bridesmaids.
For me too.
Oh, that.
Yep, I
Squiggly thing?
wore a
Yeah.
necklace and earrings.
She also
from
wore.
Claire's.
She also wore Keds.
And I wore sneakers under
Under
my
her
wedding
dress.
dress.
Yeah.
That's
She wanted to
right.
make sure she didn't fall.
Yep, that's correct.
Look, if you're not used to wearing heels,
I didn't want to fall. It would have
that
been
would've
rough.
bad.
It'd have been
and
a
ruin
bad
your
day.
dress too.
Yeah, and my dress is still in a box in a closet, and nobody will probably ever wear it.
Yeah.
Sophia looked at it and was like,
Meh.
"That's
It was a
ugly."
pretty dress. She doesn't like it.
No,
She's
no.
just mean for the sake of it
She's mean.
sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. When we were in there and I was getting ready, I go, "Sophia, what do you think of mommy's eyebrows?" And she goes, "The brows are okay, but that mole has to go." I was like, "Oh!"
She did. That's exact. Actually, she didn't even say the brows were okay. She just like that mole has to go.
And she goes,
No.
"That you should just freeze that off." She goes, "Just freeze it off like a
The
wart."
best was this morning we were dropping her off to school. And we said, oh, we have to go around because we might be late. And I go, oh, it's okay. We know how to handle it. She goes, yeah, it's so annoying when you do that. And then Meredith goes, am I annoying? She goes, yeah. Hello, it's Winesday.
She did.
And starts
Totally
making
threw me
fun
under
of
the bus.
her.
She's like, "Oh, hey guys!"
She is so fierce. So they got home and I was telling Meredith that I wanted to go and see that new movie where everyone has to be silent.
Yes.
Or like the monster gets you, right? So and then the kids are like, I don't get it. The monster only gets you when you're loud. And I'm like, I know. I wish the monster would come here. And she was like, who are you kidding? The monster would take you first. And I was like,
She did.
she is the fiercest little thing. She's so fierce.
She did. She sure did say that.
Melinda wore sneakers to her wedding.
There you go. Sneakers for the win. All right. So, if you're going to steal somebody's identity, what would be some tips you would give people not to do when
Not
you're
to
stealing
do?
somebody's identity? Don't do what?
Don't pick someone that everyone else knows.
Don't pick somebody famous, right?
Yeah.
So, let's just say you're tootling down the road. You're in England, okay, and all of a sudden you get pulled over by the cops.
As you do.
Uh-oh. I was trying
And
to
I'm
do
in
my
England,
English.
so I just say bangers and mash, bangers and mash.
I know.
It's like, I don't, Cheerio.
Yeah, I know. Pip, pip, cheerio. Was it speeding? And yes, you were. Okay, no problem. Do you want my
Your
licensure?
English accent's worse than your Swedish
Oh,
accent.
that's terrible.
Do you want my licensure? Because they probably say juror.
Sir?
No, juror. Licensure.
I don't know. When I was in London, it just sounded like all the words just ran. Everything just runs together.
All right. Okay, that's not bad. All right. Here you go. It's my license here. Cheerio. And so she looks at it. So she looks at it, and the officer goes, so your name is Homer Simpson. Huh. Okay. And you live at 28 Springfield Way. And she turns around, and she's beep, boop, beep, boop, beep into the computer, right?
Yeah.
And she turns back around, and she goes, everybody knows that the Simpsons lived at 742 Evergreen Terrace. So she was a fan, obviously, of the show. She then impounds his car.
What?
She impounds his car, arrests him for driving without a license, driving
giving a
with
false
no
whatever.
insurance, and false identification. So, here's the thing. You really gonna pick Homer Simpson as the person that you're impersonating? Homer Simpson? One of the longest running cartoons
It's
ever.
like if they took, like if I handed over an ID and was like, I'm Denzel Washington.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's like, what was that? McLovin from...
McLovin, yeah. It's like, so you're
McLovin.
McLovin,
Yeah.
and you're from Hawaii.
Yeah.
And wasn't he like 32 or something?
I got carded at the grocery store.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I was like, okay, and I handed it
Well,
to her.
I will say this though. Sometimes the really young kids, like when they're like 16 and they're like running the register, they card me sometimes.
No, this was like a 65-year-old woman.
Oh.
And I giggled, and she's like, it's a serious offense. It's a serious offense if you're underage drinking. And I looked at her, I'm like, she can't be serious.
For what? What? Say that? I wasn't listening.
She carded me to buy wine.
Oh, remember when you got carded to buy...
Are you afraid to say condoms on the internet?
Well, I
'Cause
was
I'll say
telling
it. Do you? I didn't know that. You have to be a certain
No.
age to buy condoms. I thought anybody could buy a condom.
But she basically alluded to what was I going to do with them.
Oh, you're not.
She was giving me the Plenty of Hustler.
Hey, plentyofhust.com.
Yeah, and I was. So it was like, woo! Yeah, so on another note, when you do go into the grocery store with a bunch of kids hanging on you and you're buying condoms and you definitely look 17. But they weren't my kids.
No.
Does that help?
No, they weren't your kids.
They weren't my kids. That's why I needed the condom.
You knew what you didn't want.
No, I didn't want. And speaking of which, the baby is getting married next weekend.
Yes.
So
That's next weekend?
next weekend we'll be vlogging.
Easter.
We'll be
Easter.
vlogging about that. Don't you worry. All right, moving on. This is super weird. Why don't you start this one and then we'll get into it.
so
That's funny,
everybody
Lori.
knows about how infections are superbugs. They're running rampant.
Yeah, the MRSA.
The MRSA.
The MRSA.
So if you get some antibiotics, make sure you take the whole thing, take the whole dose, and do whatever the doctor
And
says.
your probiotics.
And take your probiotics, and don't overtake them or whatever.
Right.
So they're always searching for new ways to treat things.
Right, because there's a new virus every Tuesday, I think.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And I guess they overturned a rock, and they found that
The platypus. I just like saying that. The platypus.
the beaver with the duck bill.
The duck-billed. He's a mammal, though.
Yeah, beavers
mammal.
are mammals.
Yeah, I knew that.
It's the only egg-laying mammal.
Do
but
they have
it's
web
an
feet?
egg-laying.
They have
Yes.
duck feet too.
Yes.
And
What a
badger
strange
feet.
little
It's
bird.
like a mixture of...
Yes.
It's like
It was
God
like-
dropped the puzzle and then just
It's like
grabbed
a bunch
the
of
wrong
animals
pieces.
threw keys in. And
Yeah.
It was a disaster. But
Had
it's
a
like
party.
Agent P. You know who that is? That is the platypus from Phineas and Ferb, which is actually a great cartoon that my
I
kids
like
used
that
to
one.
watch. But platypus, they found out somehow. God knows how they came across this information, but a platypus is the only egg-laying mammal who feeds their young milk.
Okay.
Milk.
What?
And so
It said milk, right?
milk. And so they somehow got their hands on
Platypus milk.
platypus milk.
And they couldn't milk the platypus because
And you can't.
like
This
Meet
is
the
super
Fockers.
gross. And you
They're
can't
milking
milk.
the cats.
Do they have no nipples at all?
no nipples.
Platypus
This is
do
nasty.
not have nipples, but they have a mammary patch that they actually just go up to and just lick, and milk comes
The milk
out.
just comes out of the skin.
It's so super gross.
Platypus milk.
So they found out, long story short, that there is some gene or something inside of this milk. There's some protein or lipid or something sciencey that they actually
Sciencey?
it's super sciencey.
Sciencey.
They actually figured out that platypus milk has this protein that they can create new, stronger antibiotics with. So, tackle a platypus, lick its mammary.
No, don't do that.
Inside of your
head
100
here.
Lori, there's 104 days of summer vacation.
And you
There's 104 days of summer vacation.
And
It's
you
quicker
only-
so long just to end it. Sorry. I really love that song.
So, and you only have to
That's
go
a good
to,
show.
right, they live in Australia, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I
So when
really-
you get to Australia, avoid all the other animals that are trying to kill you.
Platypus look cute though. You think they're
look
nice?
cute. No, I didn't say they were mean. All the other
Maybe they're
animals in
nice.
Australia are trying to kill you.
Yeah,
They
maybe
are.
they're nice.
Legit.
But don't forget, guys, you need to go and check out the app, because I'm telling you, you'll get all of this great information about mammary glands and platypi lactate and all of this stuff. So download on Apple or Android. It's free.
Platypuses.
It's free. Just search "That's Inappropriate" in the
my
app.
joke right here.
Oh God! Just search "That's Inappropriate" in the app, and you can download your app.
Oh wait.
Sometimes I go like this.
Seriously?
Yeah, sometimes.
You hunt and pack on the phone?
Sometimes.
Sometimes I go left thumb and right index finger.
He's
No,
weird.
I'm totally thumbs.
But it just
I'm all
depends.
thumbs.
I do.
He's all thumbs. He's all thumbs.
All right. So, what else we got here?
Ew, hashtag lick a okay.
Hashtag lick a platy.
Sherry, it is delightful. It is coming along. A
What?
little behind schedule, but it's coming along.
Oh, we're talking about the
A
Rena.
platypus is poisonous?
What?
I think
That's
so.
what they're saying.
I think so.
To what?
I don't know.
What?
I think
Don't
they
lick
are.
a platypus. No, I'm telling you. If
Just
you
the
get,
memory patch.
Look,
That's the only good
I'm literally in a white shirt and she's in black. Who are you gonna listen to? It's like you're good. It's like the angel and the demon that's like sitting on your shoulders. Yeah. So it's like listen to the good cartoon character with the
Oh,
halo.
Kelly's going to
Don't
Australia
lick a
now.
platypus.
If you're on your way to Australia, as soon as you get there, land, lick a platypus. Tell me
In the
how it
memory
went.
patch.
Don't do it.
Tell me
It's
how
like
it
those,
went.
It's like those frogs that give you the hallucinations.
Oh yeah, those are bad. Yeah, don't lick a frog ever.
lick a frog.
But a platypus I might go for. All right. So there is a new eyebrow trend. These have not stopped. In 2017, they
Why
didn't
can't
stop.
they just leave eyebrows
Don't
alone?
stop. Get it. The eyebrow trends did not stop. But now, if you're not happy with your eyebrows, like some people here who have been constantly badgered for their bad brows.
Wait, what is it?
Somebody who's been constantly told that their brows are terrible, all you have to do now is bedazzle your eyebrows, full on sequins, gems, glitter. Everybody's doing it.
It's pretty spectacular.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
I love this first one.
But here's my question. Let's say you're all banged out in your bedazzled, degemmed eyebrows, and
I would rock
and
it.
you're out, not out like you, but I mean out in general.
Shopping.
Like you're just shopping, and somebody stops you, and you're in the middle of like a serious conversation. How do you talk to somebody when they've got
Like this?
bedazzled gems on their
You
eyebrows?
have to throw your shoulders back. You have to throw shade.
How do you have a
How are you?
conversation? How do you have a conversation with
You have to
anybody?
pose to the,
And
how
then,
are you?
And then stick a diamond in your finger.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how you have any type of. Or what if it's like, the doctor will see you now, and it's like,
Ooh, hashtag.
Oh, come on, your doctor. If my doctor walked in with bedazzled eyebrows, I'd be like, I'm out.
We missed one.
I need my records.
Hashtag lick a plat.
lick a flat. Memory.
Did the last white rhino die? Did he
I didn't
die?
want to talk about it because it made me very sad. Yes, he
So
did.
the Tinder profile didn't work.
There's 2 females left. Now they're trying to figure out if they've got any frozen.
How to crossbreed them.
I don't know. It's not good. I didn't want to talk about it because it made me very sad when I saw the pictures. All right.
He was very old.
Give your Duchess news.
Duchess news. So, important wedding news. They've picked cake. They've picked cake. And it's going to be made by an American.
Yes.
Yeah. So cross the pond cake.
Californian.
Californian.
That's not
and it is going to have some spring flavors. And I love they spell flavors with a U.
With a U.
They do. It's like colors. Colors. It is going to be organic lemon and elderflower. And if you've never had elderflower, it is actually pretty tasty. Elderflower liqueur is a delight. I've got some of that in my... Sometimes we mix that with the sparkling wine.
Yes, it's very good. Some Prosecco and elderflower is very good. But it's a beautiful cake. It's going to be decorated with live flowers and buttercream. It's got a lot of yellows in it. Very spring colors.
Of making a cake for a princess?
Here's my question, though.
I think I'd just cry.
What happens when you get the phone call and it's like, we would like you to make our wedding cake. This is Meghan Markle, soon to be Duchess.
Death. I'll pass out.
In the article, she goes, I love how we just connected on our view of what food should be.
Right, she did. She was super like, it was just meant to be. And it's like, she didn't fall to the ground when they called. You didn't fall to the ground when it was like, the Duchess, we'll see you now. Like, get out of here. Who is expecting that call? Any day now, the Duchess will be ringing.
And I like that it's buttercream and not fondant.
No, it's buttercream.
Classy.
It's buttercream.
Classy.
It's buttercream. Like Publix cakes. Publix could have done it. Publix makes a great cake.
Everyone doesn't know Publix.
Oh, it's a grocery store. It's a delight, and they make a great cake.
It's
great
pies. Shopping is a pleasure.
It is. You know, it was voted best grocery store in the South.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, love my Publix.
It's the only store I go to where people ask if they want to help me, and I genuinely believe that they do. They might not,
even if
but
they
I believe
don't.
That they do.
They fake it.
They fake it
hard.
They fake it well.
All right. So
shout out Publix. We love you, Publix.
We do love Publix. We sure do. Love my Publix guys. Although I was talking to the guy in the milk and egg section the other day, and it's kind of weird because some of the people who work there, because I'm in there frequently, very frequently.
Oh, they recognize you for sure.
And they're like, "Hey," and the guy, the younger gentleman, he's like, "Hey, got a new video coming out?" And I'm like, "Sure do, every week." And then I realized after having the interaction, I'm like, "Why is he watching?" I was like, "He was what, 24?"
Actually, that's funny because when we were checking out on Sunday, the bag boy was like, "I watch Winesday," and I was like, "You're like 17."
Yeah,
I was like, "Trey, go faster, go faster."
It totally threw me for a loop because he was like talking to me and he's like,
I wonder if it was the same one. I wonder if was he blonde?
Dirty blonde.
Maybe we saw the same creeper.
He's not a creeper.
Hello, creeper.
He was a nice guy, but I was just dumbfounded. I was like, "Why do you watch my videos?"
I did. I thought the same thing when he was like, "I really like Winesday," and I was like, "You're a 17-year-old dude."
No, he was definitely not 17.
My guy was young. He was
in his 20s. All right. So odd places to have a wedding.
This reminds me of a TV show.
Yeah, that we watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys watch Superstore? If not, you should be.
It's pretty funny.
It's very funny.
Wow, wow, wow.
I want that as my ringtone. I can't find it. I want that as my ringtone.
I know people have it. We looked it up. There's a ringtone.
I want it.
Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. So here's the thing, though. If you're not watching Superstore, you should. It's really good. But a couple got married this weekend at Walmart.
Yep.
But the reason is cute.
It's adorable.
Because at first I was like, ew, like, why do you want to get married? Not just Walmart. Like, why do you want to get married in a big box retail store? But then
they met there. They both work there. And they were trying to they were going to do it at home. They were going to have a nice wedding at their parents' house. And when they went to go extend all of the invitations,
a lot of their friends work.
They work because it's open 24/7. So they were like,
couldn't have everyone at the wedding at the same time.
And they literally felt that they had been so supported in their relationship by their coworkers that they said, you know what, screw it. We're getting married in the garden center.
Section.
Everybody gets to come. And they
That's
did.
Cute.
And it was adorable. And it was a delight. And Twitter went ablaze with congratulations and all of this fun stuff. And I thought it was very cute. And I thought to myself, you know what? That's a good couple to go and have it there when their friends couldn't get off work.
That's very cute.
So I thought it was adorable. And I say, West Manchester Township, Pennsylvania, that's a winner. The couple's name was Chrissy Torres and Lydia Torres, because obviously they got married, idiot. Okay, so that is a couple's name. Totally forgot they got married.
I'll take a look.
A look at what?
She told me where to go look for the ringtones.
Oh,
Zedge app.
Yeah, that it's. I'll break his phone if he gets that ringtone. I'm just saying, it's a good show. It's a really good show, and it's very funny.
I love the boss.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's hilarious.
Glenn.
But anyway,
Glenn. Poor Glenn.
Oh, it's another Glenn. Did you see the one where she was texting? Oh, I texted another Glenn.
It's a different Glenn.
It's different Glenn.
I'm not pregnant with your baby.
Anyway, it's just
a day
funny.
later.
Spoiler.
It's
It was
just
a week.
a really funny show. All right. And it's exactly how I imagine the employees to be, too.
Yes.
You want me to show you what? Get out of here. Find it yourself. All right, moving on. So,
Speaking of amazing animals,
I really love this gorilla.
I am in love with this.
I love this gorilla. So there's this gorilla named Lewis. And Lewis is at the Philly Zoo, right? Philadelphia Zoo. And so people have been going up to the gorilla area, whatever you call that at the zoo, and they've been recording, and they've noticed a trend in Lewis's habits. And the trend being that Lewis walks like a man.
He won't put his hands on the ground. But I love the reason why.
But he literally, but here's the thing.
Me.
I saw this trending on like Sunday or Monday, and I go, that's not a gorilla.
Yes,
that's a man in a suit. There's no way that's a gorilla. It's a legit, I thought it was a really good gorilla costume.
Seriously, okay.
He walks like a man. Like he's going to get the newspaper.
Hey girl, hey.
Like he's going to get the Sunday paper in his robe. Lewis looks like a man. So he goes trotting out, right? But then the zookeeper said, oh, Lewis only does that because when the ground is moist,
it's wet. He doesn't want to get
his paw, his
knuckles.
Well, he doesn't want to get his hands.
Want to get their knuckles
His
dirty.
knuckles get wet, and he doesn't like it. He says he's a very clean gorilla, and he doesn't agree. So he is. What is that called? He's a
metrosexual.
He's a metrosexual.
Quadrupedal is how they walk on.
With their hands.
Right, but not Lewis. No. Lewis is like, oh, no. I just got a mani-pedi. No, don't play that.
This is my favorite. The picture of... I put it full screen because this is awesome. Lewis is like in a glamour shots here. And he's just a little coy, just hanging around the corner. Watch, it's going to pop up in a second.
Oh, Melissa, that's at their local zoo.
There. He's just...
Oh, he's like, hey. He's like, hey, what's up?
He's talking to someone with glitter eyebrows.
I have news for you. Lewis has a story to tell. Okay? I have news for you. Okay? I'm just saying. And here's the thing, though, too. Like, I thought it was an elaborate gorilla costume because I thought there's no way this is an animal.
He's looking at someone with glitter brows right now.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
No, he has a story to tell.
He is the funniest. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. He's very cute.
I don't know. And then of course I'm like, I wonder if they do that in the wild. I wonder if they're just, or maybe it's because I think
it's because they mimic the behavior that they see, and they're probably all these tourists.
But I love the idea of gorillas in the mist somewhere, just being like, hey,
what's up?
Yeah, I don't know if that's happening.
I remember one of the first videos I ever saw on the internet was the two monkeys sitting in the like little branch, and the one picks his butt and smells it and falls out. I watched it forever.
It's a boy thing to like.
Although that happened at my house last week. I've totally seen my kids do that. I've totally seen them stick their hands in their crotch somewhere and then be like, and it's like, oh my god, I cannot believe you just did that. Mind you, before the show he was screaming, why didn't you flush? There's a big poop in there. And so I asked, was there toilet paper? And he's
one square.
No, there wasn't nearly enough.
There was not nearly enough toilet paper in there.
And I was like, look, you're like...
And I didn't hear any water for hand washing.
And
none!
And nobody flashed. It's just a Wednesday. It's fine.
So then the older one comes out and he's like, it smells like poop in here. I'm like, that's because somebody pooped and just left it.
Well, it's basically like crapping on the floor. If you don't flush it and you don't de-poo the area, it's rough. It's rough around these parts. I guess
this is stuff for me to look forward to.
It's rough around these parts. All right. So go ahead and tell them about this because you're all excited.
There's going to be a Meghan Markle emoji. I'm paying to download the pack.
$1.99.
It's well worth the $1.99. How many ways can I drop Meghan Markle in a conversation?
It's not just Meghan.
It's like, I'll be at your house soon, Meghan Markle.
Meghan and Kate.
Kate.
Yeah,
Meghan
Kate's
and Kate.
fun too, but I want the American princess.
I can see you signing off.
Have a good day,
American princess.
Princess.
And then it's Meghan Markle. And you're like, hashtag just kidding, it's me. And it's like, we all knew it was you. We don't need to hashtag specify. So yeah, but
Lori,
they said,
he could not spare a square.
No.
Except there was a whole roll, and he just went right past.
yeah, we do poopery in this house. I'll have you know that I have tons of poopery, but the kids, it's rough around those parts. All right. So this one got me. 2 years ago, Ben Affleck did a Justice League movie.
Yeah.
And in the Justice League movie, somebody caught a glimpse of him shirtless for a second. One of these paparazzis, they took a picture, and he had this elaborate back tattoo. And he came out at the interview and said, "It's not a real tattoo. Relax. It's for the Justice League movie. No big deal." Right?
So everybody's kind of like,
Okay. Well, Sunday or Monday, I don't remember. My days kind of meld together. He's at the beach getting prepared for a new movie that's coming. Apparently, we're going to see him in a lifeguard role coming up soon, shirtless, wet, beachy. And they get a picture of him with what?
That picture's missing.
that awful back tattoo.
You don't have the back tattoo?
No.
Get the back
Although
tattoo.
somebody noticed that if you do, Kelly, good job, that if you write out American Princess, Eric is in there.
Oh.
She noticed. Kelly noticed. Good job, Kelly.
All right, get out of here.
For Kelly.
Get out of here. So Ben Affleck's tattoo was in fact
It's pretty bad.
not for a movie.
It's like a phoenix, but it's like lots of colors. It's like rainbow
takes
color,
up
and
his entire back.
Does it have a
It's an
beak?
angry
Does it have
penis.
a beak or a...
It's a beak. It's an angry.
beak.
It's an angry
and it's kind
penis.
of like yelling, but its head is like this.
Ah!
It's
Ah!
here. We'll enact what it looks like.
Yeah, get up and show us what it looks like.
And there's like claw.
You can hear it crying a slow death
Yeah.
on his back.
But here's the
that's an
thing.
awful sound.
But here's the thing too about this penis. You can't have this like the amount of
Mighty
laser
penises.
therapy. The amount of laser therapy you would need to
No,
get that back
I know it
towel.
would be really bad.
Like you can't. Like
There'd be no back left. It's his whole
No.
back.
It's
It
missing.
goes
I can't
blade to
find it.
blade. It goes
his
from
whole-
blade
and there's
to blade.
every color in the rainbow in that penis.
We should have a coloring contest that's his back.
His back.
Yeah,
We should
we'll
color
have to do that
contest
maybe
in
next
the
month.
penis.
Maybe next month. We did have 3 winners from the pet contest. We sent out their prize packs.
Business manager, please remember that. That's my
Penis.
request. I want the best
Penis.
I want the best.
But then it was
Phoenix
like,
photo.
Ben, lie bagger.
Ben did lie.
Ben, you're a lie bagger. You got a penis on your back. And it's not a little penis. It's a massively large penis.
We decided the plural for Phoenix is Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix.
It's a Phoenix.
It's a Phoenix.
The Phoenices. The mighty, mighty Phoenices.
All right. If you have not, and I don't want you to leave because we're not done yet, but I do want you to go get the app. I want you to download the app. I want you to get the app. I want you to be in the loop. I want you to check the forums. I want you to be in the group. I want you to go, and if you want to be a VIP hot member of the HME, I want you to join us. I'm just telling you about these things. It is free. It is free to download the app. That's inappropriate. Hashtag plenty of Huss. All right. Florida man.
Florida man.
This one got me today because this was trending today.
This is sad for a couple reasons, but
So, Florida man, West Palm Beach, decides, hey, this Kia Rio looks like a car I want to steal. I'm just gonna hop on in. Oh, look, keys are in the ignition. Doesn't get easier than that.
stealing it.
Stealing a car. Brum, 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 brum. What does he do? As any good car thief would do, he checks into the back seat to see the items that he has now stolen, right? Like, you want to get an inventory.
You want to take an inventory.
Right? It's like, oh, okay, got the Kia Rio. Oh, look, there's a CD Walkman. Crap, this sucks. And then you look into the back, and what is it? A 5-month-old baby. So he is now...
You stole a baby.
He is now a kidnapper and a car thief all in one. So he he is a fetus, okay? He has some problems. So what does he do when he realizes that he is now a kidnapper? Logically, he drives down the street to the next gas station.
Yeah.
Quickly gets out.
Yeah.
Grabs said baby in the baby carrier. Runs over to the door. Bangs on the door because it's locked.
Oh, no one was in there.
It's late night hours. So they only have the slot open. Bangs on the door. The woman opens it and he says, take the baby, I don't want the baby. Hands the baby to a clerk. Gets back in the same stolen car. Takes off. He has been on the loose for 2 days. Now, it begs a couple of questions. If I'm
stealing a car, I'm not stealing a Kia Rio.
Okay, well.
I know I got stuck on the wrong, I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable of that story, but if I'm stealing a car, it's not a Kia Rio.
All right, but, it did raise a couple of questions. Number one, and this is just a safety thing in general, you can't leave a kid in a car in Florida.
Don't leave a kid in a car anywhere.
Well, you can't leave a kid in a car anywhere.
Yeah, let's not say Florida, anywhere.
No, but in Florida, in these southern states, it's absolutely way worse. Don't leave your kid in your car. Don't leave your dog in your car. Don't leave grandma in the car.
Don't leave chocolate in the car.
Don't leave crayons in the car.
Or crayons.
Here's the thing. It is so damn hot.
Or chapstick. Bane of my existence, chapstick.
So,
God.
Why did you get more emphatic with the chapstick?
Because I've ruined more cup holders with Burt's Bees than bears mentioning.
Okay. Point is, can't leave these things in a car, okay? Especially anywhere, but especially in Florida because, it's balls hot.
Rebecca, Floridiculous.
So, mind you, I kind of feel for this criminal because he was super there's a kid in the car, and he gives the kid to somebody a safe.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's not a baby thief.
I'm glad he realized that was going to be bad, and he handed the baby over. The baby was then picked up by social services right away, through the police, and given back to the parent. But what I'm saying is Florida man, come on. Why is this trending?
Don't steal a car. Especially don't steal a car with a baby.
Stop. And parents,
maybe do a seat check before you drive away.
Well, do a seat check before you go.
Head count.
Seat check as a parent. I'm just saying, we're approaching, it's spring, but good Lord, people, in Florida it's summer already. It's about 90 degrees. Check the car before you get out. Okay? Just saying. It can happen to anybody. You can forget a damn kid. Business manager's done it. He has forgotten a kid.
Okay, for 2 seconds.
But still it happened. I reminded him that we had a kid.
I think they're making now car seats that have the thing in them that they sense the weight, and your phone will just keep ringing until you go.
They're doing a bunch of things because it's just, we had another summer last summer that was really rough with that. So anyway. So, what are we going to do right now?
We're going to go to the after party.
After party. It's the after party. It's the after party. Don't stop.
Becca, you feel me with that chapstick. Ruin things.
So make sure to head over, subscribe to the newsletter, which is that'sinappropriate.com/welcome, and then go get the app. Download the app.
It's in this corner.
Get the app. It's in the corner. Get the app.
I feel like this is a fun boomerang.
You can get it for Android or iPhone. And then you can have all the
things.
Crap. The app crap.
You too can be a phoenix.
You can be a phoenix over here at That's Inappropriate. So there you go. So make sure you have all of that, and we're going to come on over and check y'all out in the after party. Come on over, yeah. All right. Oh, we got it? Do we got it? Pressure alarms. That's what they are.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Bye.